right, and we got 3 mics for you guys. I'm going to have you introduce yourselves, left to right, speak into the microphone, and then Coach will start with opening thoughts from you. Okay. Everybody good?
Sean Grandmont,
Dylan Steen,
Boomer Walker.
And Nolan Walker.
Dylan set the stage for us as he's done all year. Comes out, competes, throws strikes. We made some good plays early in the game. Left a bunch of guys on base early, but we didn't press because Dylan did such a good job controlling damage and keeping it at 0 until we got going there. I thought the big play of the inning was Colin Gordon bloops it into left center and stretches that thing into a double. Puts a little extra pressure on the defense right there. Hayden Latham's been a great player for us all year. He comes up next, and I think their guy did a heck of a job with that breaking ball all game, and probably just tried to overthrow one a little bit. Hits Hayden in the back, and they went out and conversed, and I went over to Nolan and I said, "Hey, do what you want here. Lay down a bunt. Whatever you feel." That's kind of what we've done with our guys all year. We don't call out signs. We don't do a lot. And so I just told him, hey, do what you feel. And I think he felt like hitting the ball pretty far, so that was pretty cool.
Dylan, you've pitched a lot of complete games. Talk about what it's like being on this stage and not getting a lot of run support early. Did you feel like you were just kind of okay?
yeah, it's just, it just depends. Sometimes I get a lot of runs. Sometimes I don't. I just try to be the same pitcher every single time.
Obviously this place is known for high scoring.
Yeah, this was absolutely incredible. I kind of went out there in the first, kind of looked up. I was like, all right, there's probably a couple hundred people here. I look up in the fourth. I see that there's absolutely packed stands, and I'm like, well, this is the biggest stage. I loved it. It was absolutely phenomenal.
Nolan, can you talk about what you had seen from Temple's pitcher up to the point when you hit the home run, and then kind of what you were looking for and what you ended up hitting?
That first AB, I had he was hitting his spots, and I was trying to figure out myself and what I was going to do, and 5 pitches without swinging, that's not a good way to start off, But that second AB, the butterflies left. I started to feel more comfortable in myself, and I wanted to drop down a bunt, but it was just a ball, so I took it, and he left a changeup up in the zone, and I just attacked it, and it was a home run. So.
Nolan, talk about when Coach Walker comes up to you and says, "Do what you want here." What does that do for you as a hitter?
It gives me a lot of confidence. For him to give me the confidence in either dropping a bunt in a big situation or have me free swing it and be aggressive up there. That's a lot of confidence for a guy. So I just did what I could, and it worked out.
Talk about the ball you hit. Think it was out?
when I hit it, I knew I hit it pretty hard, but seeing the wind all day, Hayden Latham, my teammate, he hit that ball really well, and it just got knocked down by the wind, so I wasn't sure. So I was just running hard out of the box, and then I heard a bang, and I thought it was off the wall. So.
Coach, what's elevation back where you guys are from?
We're about 3,500. So this is somewhat similar. We were worried about heat a little bit. Dylan pitched in a game at home. I think it was about 76, and he was melting. He doesn't like the heat too much. So yeah, it was nice today with the breeze, and I think he felt okay.
And then, Coach, how important was it for you guys, in a long tournament like the JUCO World Series, to have your starting pitcher do so well and go so long for you in just game 1?
Oh, it's huge. Absolutely huge. I think we got, Brandon Sousey up. Jaden Jensen, who's kind of been our go-to guy in big situations, got up but didn't get in the game. Brandon was real economical in what he did, faced 4 batters. And now with the day off, I think it helps out tremendously. Obviously Dylan's going to be down for a little bit, and hopefully we have enough success where he can bounce back later on in the tournament. But yeah, no, it was huge. I think that first game, I don't have a lot of experience here, but I think in any tournament, if you have to roll through 5, 6, 7 guys right away, win or lose, it can really set you back.
Was that you on second that scrambled back to?
Yeah.
Talk about what's going through your mind when you're that far off.
I was just a little too excited trying to score runs. Thought it was more in the hole and Walk was going to score, and I was just trying to get to third and maybe even score if it squeaked past him, and then I look up and he was right there, so I had to scramble back.
He forgot who was on third.
Yeah.
As you saw, Nolan's built a little bit more for power than he is speed. So Shad made a heck of a slide to get back and to push a run across there without a hit. I think put a lot more pressure on Temple with that pass ball right away there, and you know, a 2-run or a 3-run lead is a heck of a lot more comfortable than a 2-run lead.
And I got one more. What's talk about how important it was to jump out, and get that first lead, especially in tournament play like this.
I think it was huge, especially how late of the game it was. I think if we jump out and score 1 in the first, I think everybody's still like, it's not that big of a deal. But where you go, almost 6 complete without any runs being scored, to put up a 4 spot right there, I think it just turned the tides. And give Temple a lot of credit. They battled back. They put pressure on. We got the big double play with bases loaded. Dylan threw a great pitch down and got a double play. And then the 4-hole guy bangs the ball off the wall. And they're a ball in the gap away from taking the lead right there. So, yeah, it was good. You knew they were going to come back with a charge. You knew they would. I think that's what tournament play is all about. No one just lays down and dies. People are going to fight, scratch, claw, do whatever they can to give themselves a chance to get a win. So credit them for what they did there, but credit Dylan and Brandon for making some pitches and our defense for making a few plays to sustain that. And I thought once we got through that, I felt a little bit more relaxed going in the ninth, just because we know Brandon, he throws a ton of strikes, and he's a guy that he's pretty hard to hit. So we felt real comfortable with him.
I know you mentioned it, Nolan, but how seriously did you consider the bunt?
I was considering it. It was 50-50 until I got in the box, and I was like, well, I might as well try it. I mean, I saw a third baseman, and I was like, I might be able to put it down the line and maybe beat it out, but then it was down in the dirt, so I took it, and I was like, well, I might as well swing now since I know I'm going to bunt.
Coach, how closely will you scout and look at this game coming up, or do you just not worry too much about the upcoming opponent, or do you want to get a real good read on?
I got great assistants. They're going to stay and get what information you can. I think everybody's new. At least for us, we haven't played anybody in this tournament. You'll try to pick up on little things you can, but don't lose sight of who we are too. So we're going to have to be who we are. But if you can figure out a few things, you'll definitely try to get what you can.
Thank you.
Thank you guys very much. Appreciate it.